Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys. Well, I don't know if you caught our hot, messy topics on Up and Adam Channel 1 over here, but we're not on Up and Adam Channel 1 right now. We're on Up and Adam Channel 2 to talk about this whole situation with Erika Jayne losing in court. Yeah, we haven't talked about Erika in a long time, and this doesn't sound particularly good. So yeah, you better believe we're going to break it all down. If you guys haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. Let us know where you're watching from. But also, don't forget to smash that like button, get subscribed, hit the notification bell, and let's just jump right in. Like I said, you guys, we have not talked about Erika Jayne, Erika Girardi, whatever you want to call her, in a long time. But apparently, she reportedly lost her appeal of a slap motion in an $18 million lawsuit filed by Marco designer Christopher. So the case alleges that Erika wrongfully suggested that Christopher made nearly $800,000 in fraudulent charges to her credit card. But the Ninth Circuit Court ruled that such slap appeals are no longer appealable before trial, cutting off her path to stall the case in this way. So the appeal denial, it removes the stay and paves the way for oral arguments and trial in that matter. So there's also a separate Marco designer case in Florida in which she is facing a $300,000 default judgment. But in addition to all of this, Erika is trying to settle a $25 million lawsuit filed by Tom Girardi's bankruptcy trustee. Like, do you guys remember how long we've been talking about that? This has been at least 4 years, at least. Jesus. Now, she did participate in mediation on September 22nd of this year, and a further mediation was set for October 7th of this year. But reports indicate that she's under pressure to choose between settling or risking, well, insolvency if this case goes to trial. But the $25 million lawsuit also claims that her, via her company, received funds that were originally intended for Girardi's former clients, and the trustee is seeking some clawbacks. Now, her defense is said to argue that she didn't know about the misappropriations and that her LLC structure insulates her from liability. But people who are critiquing this are saying that the whole defense is weak. I saw where there were some attorney Ronald Richards comments that were made in this. And this is what he said. Here we go. Bad news for Erika Girardi and the lawsuit against her in California by Marco designer. It was being stalled because Erika appealed the denial of her slap motion. Now, the Ninth Circuit has ruled that those are no longer appealable before trial. So the appellant's motion for separate oral argument, listed the code, is granted, and both cases are hereby removed from the June 5th, 2025 Pasadena calendar and will be held in abeyance pending issuance of the mandate in the Gopher Media LLC. Oh, okay. The mandate will issue shortly, and the court will now set a trial in that case as well. And then he also posted this one. Doesn't stop. Settlement negotiations are still ongoing. Erika can either roll the dice and risk insolvency or work out a principal settlement. The defense of Girardi kept the books and she didn't know about the ledger, or the account was named to her LLC, so she gets a pass, is a losing defense. Okay. Then from there, last but not least, Amanda said, at Ronald Richards, please explain to me like I'm a child. I have known people who've been charged with receiving stolen property in forms of money. Why isn't Erika charged with the same? He said, yes, but she didn't receive property. They bought things for her and paid bills for her. There is no way to prove that she knew that her husband was stealing the money, and you don't need to work that hard on a fraudulent conveyance. You just have to prove that she didn't give anything for the money. Now that just makes me wonder, like, what is going to happen? Like, also too, if it's not criminal, and I know that they can dissolve some of her earnings and funds. And I know that those things can happen, but if technically it's not criminal, she's not going to jail. Tom Girardi is there. But say she loses this and they're like, sorry, girl, you owe a total of $10 million. I mean, it's like if you sue your neighbor for $10 million, if they don't have it, they don't have it. So how the hell do you get it? You know, I had a family member who was in a lawsuit with their ex, and the lawsuit was only for it was like $15,000 or something. And this family member had to keep going back and back and back to court to tell the judge, like, sorry, they're not paying. Sorry, they're not paying. Sorry, they're not paying. And it cost them a lot of money. And I think at this point they were trying to make a point, but like, really, what do you do? But on top of that, there's more. I guess Edwin, Teddi's estranged husband, revealed on his podcast that he is now dating somebody new and described the relationship as pretty serious. So he teased that his mystery woman might make an appearance at BravoCon weekend. That'll be interesting. He didn't reveal her identity or any details. He kept it pretty vague. But I don't think I saw some of the comments though, really quick. I just want to say this. People were commenting saying like, oh my God, Teddi's going to be so upset about this. And like, what does she think? Is she going to be pissed? Is she going to be? I don't think any of those things, because Teddi has also publicly spoken about somebody who was there for her when she was getting, her brain surgery. And we have seen her on hikes with a man. I believe that they were dating, but then she had too much on her plate with going through cancer treatments, also trying to work and be present for her children. And so she decided that right now wasn't the time for a relationship, but she's already sort of pulled that plug. So if she pulled the plug, yeah, clearly she's not going to be upset about this. She probably wants him to move on. I mean, I would guess, okay. But Teddi filed for divorce on November 1st of last year, citing irreconcilable differences. But in the legal filings, she listed their official separation date as October 20th of 2024. And at the time of the split, we know that there was rumors of the affair with the horse trainer. But despite that, they've been living together. Teddi and Edwin, they were living together for logistical and co-parenting reasons. And I think that he was also helping take care of her after her treatment. And I think that they're probably on a pretty healthy path. So listen, if Edwin is out there and he's trying to meet new women and she's out here trying to meet new men, go on, go live your life. And if you want to bring her to BravoCon, bring her to BravoCon. I want to hear what you guys think, though, more so about the Erika of it all. Smash the like button, get subscribed, and we'll see you later. Bye, guys.